Honestly, enough is enough. When are you gonna stop switching strategies? Why are you looking for some type of strategy or a strategy that you think is out there that's gonna get you 100% win rate? That's never gonna happen. You're not gonna win 100% of the time you hop in the market. And if a person says from the start of the year to the end of the year they never had any losses, cap. There is no secret strategy. And honestly, the reason why I'm saying this is probably going to be the most important video, one of the most important videos you watch on this channel that doesn't have anything to do with technicals. It's psychology. Like, this is the strategy hopping is what stops people from becoming profitable. Like, that's the truth. The reason why in my beginning of my journey it took me so long to even profit from the market was because I kept strategy hopping. Every time I take a loss, I'm switching strategies. I could even have 4 wins in a row. 1 loss, 2 losses. I'm like, oh, maybe this strategy doesn't work. Let me go find something else out there that's gonna give me that 100% strategy. And well, I hate to break it to you, that day ain't never happening. There's never gonna be a time where you're gonna always hop in the market and win. You just can't. And I feel like a lot of people watching this, and it's the truth. A lot of y'all could already be profitable, but because you keep switching strategies every single month, every single week, every single year, you never build any type of consistency, man. You need to back test, right? You need to back test and find out what strategies over time help you stay afloat. I don't care if you're $10 profitable at the end of the month, depending on what your lot size is. That's money still made, but just think about it on a larger scale if you had a bigger account or something, you know? Or even if that's $200 at the end of the month. You're like, man, that's small money. Maybe this strategy don't work that well. That's $200 you didn't have before at the end of the month, if that's what you end up coming out with, the outcome, if that's the outcome of when you're back testing or testing your strategy in the live markets. But to keep strategy hopping, I promise you guys, this is the reason why people struggle, or they're not there yet, or they could have been there already, but they're just looking for this master magical strategy to where they don't take any losses. In this game, you're gonna take losses, and anybody who doesn't say they take losses, anybody that says they don't take losses, stay away from them. Honestly, you got to be like, red flags, you know, because even me now, I take losses, but I know that at the end of the day, if I keep trading my strategy, I'm gonna come out on top. And that's what you got to do. You can't just be like, man, I just took this loss. You know, like it's all psychology. And I'm gonna say it again, this is gonna be one of the most important videos you see about not switching your strategy. All your strategy is when you have a strategy, either your risk to reward is high, or you're winning a lot more. Your win rate is high. For me personally, my win rate is high because I take a lot of 1-to-1 trades. So I'm not taking a 1-to-3 R trade or 1-to-5 R trade, or trying to get 1 to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I'm trying to get in and out the market because I'm a scalper. You may not be a scalper, you might be a swing trader, or intraday. So yours could be 1-to-2, 1-to-3s, or if you're swinging for a long period of time, it could be 1-to-2, 1-to-3, 1-to-4, 1-to-5s. But when you have, if you're swinging like that, your win rate is gonna be lower, but your risk to reward makes up with it. Vice versa, if you're scalping, your win rate is probably gonna be a lot higher. It's gonna be like, my win rate is probably like, I'd say 70 something percent. But I know that because I back tested it. I am a scalper as well, so I know, hey, I'm not gonna have a big RR if I'm scalping. You know, sometimes I can catch 1-to-2s, but most of the time I'm trying to catch 1-to-1s. So when you think about that, just be mindful that there is no secret strategy. Keep in your mind, like, losses are gonna happen. The best traders in the world lose. Like, it is what it is in this game. Like, I like to think about it like people sometimes try to say like this market is gambling, but the reason why I don't even gamble at the poker table or play the slot machines, because I'm like, my chances and my probabilities are a lot higher of making more money in the market than if I was gambling. And that comes back down to the probability. So just be mindful, like, there's no secret strategy. You're gonna lose. Whatever strategy you come up with, you come across, you're gonna lose. But just keep in mind, over time, your wins should be bigger than your losses. So you shouldn't be losing $2,000 and only making like $200. You should be losing, maybe if you're losing $1,000, maybe you're making $1,300, $1,400 of that back, or double it, you know. So keep in mind, there's no secret strategy. Trade your strategy, back test it. Know that, hey, I'm gonna take losses on my strategy, but I know that over time my losses are gonna be bigger than my wins. My bad. Just keep in mind that your wins over time are gonna be bigger than your losses. But that's all I wanted to get on here to say is there is no secret strategy. I know it kind of sounds repetitive, but somebody needs to see this video. There's no secret strategy. Trade your strategy. Stick to one strategy. And one strategy is key. Don't keep switching strategies. You could have obviously you could have you have a main overall way how you trade, but you might have little tweaks in here, but it's still the overall main way on how you trade. So I know with my strategy, sometimes I kind of do a little more in between a little bit, but the overall grand scheme of how I trade is the same way. And that's kind of what you have to do. But I want to make this video long. Please like and share, subscribe, watch this video, and show this video to people who you know might be on that journey that you know with them, and saying, hey, stick to one strategy, find that one strategy, back test it for a whole month and a half or two. See if it works, see if you're profitable. And if you are, stick to that strategy and just keep doing it. Just keep in mind, like, in this game, I feel like you should, and I'm gonna make another video about that, about trading, making trading your main income. It doesn't have to be like that. If you can handle it, cool, let it be your main income. But I always feel like you should have more than one source of income in trading. But that's for whole another video. But anyway, it's your boy Matt Trades here. Remember, stick to one strategy. Your boy's out.